What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 3 of our Pokemon SoulGold walkthrough. In the previous episode, we explored and completed Violet City. We made our way to the top of Sprout Tower. We defeated the Elder for HM Flash. We then took on Gym Leader Faulkner and defeated his mighty flying-type Pokemon. In today's episode, we have just entered Union Cave. We're going to try and make our way through and hopefully reach the next town. And if there is a gym leader there for us to take on, we will try and get our second gym badge. In Union Cave, we've just encountered a Tinkertink, which is a steel and fairy type. We've caught it, and after that, our Togepi leveled up and evolved. So that was really quick. I can't believe our Togepi has evolved into Togetic in no time at all. Union Cave isn't all that big, but we are going to try and explore it and find some amazing Pokemon in here. And this is how our team is currently looking. I did swap around a few Pokemon, so we have made some adjustments. I have added Applin into our team, which is really tricky to evolve. I believe it only evolves using items, but we'll try and level it up and see how it does. If we find something better, we'll definitely swap it out. So there are a couple trainers here to battle, so your Pokemon are going to get some valuable experience. They're definitely going to get a bit stronger. There are also some cool items to come and pick up. We've just picked up a Quick Ball, which is one of my favorites because it normally catches Pokemon right off the bat. There is another little area that we can go down a ladder to, so we're going to go and explore that first. We take on the trainer and head down to the underground level of Union Cave. Here there is an item for us to pick up and also some different Pokemon, I believe. We pick up a Damp Rock and I can't believe it, we've encountered our second shiny already in the game. We've just found a shiny Onix. So I wasn't planning on adding Onix to our team, but now that we've encountered a shiny, we are definitely catching it and adding it. If we can evolve it later on into a Steelix, I think that will look absolutely insane. Steelix is usually silver in color, but now with the shiny form, it's going to be all gold, baby. So that's going to look amazing. And I can't believe how lucky we have been in this playthrough. On our first episode, we got a shiny starter Pokemon, and now in the third episode, we've already got our second shiny. So I'm super happy with how this game is going. It's really fun. The difficulty is a lot more challenging than your regular Pokemon Gold and Silver, and they've added and adjusted it and improved it in so many ways. If you are playing through Pokemon SoulGold, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and let us know if you found any shiny Pokemon this early on in the game. We complete Union Cave and exit onto Route 33. We pick up a few berries, and the scenery looks really beautiful here yet again. We chat to one of the fishermen and some of the locals. It looks like there are more wild areas, so there are going to be some brand new Pokemon for us to encounter. It looks like we are really close to the next town, which is Azalea Town. And yes, we have arrived. So just north of the entrance, we will find the Slowpoke cave. And here there is a Team Rocket Grunt blocking it off. So we're going to go to Azalea Town and explore it first, and then I think we're going to have to go and take on some Rocket Grunts, so I am looking forward to that. Whenever there is a Team Rocket villain, I am excited to battle them. We enter the Pokemart and stock up on a few items that we need. We can buy some Great Balls now. We also stocked up on Repels. We chat to the second person at the Pokemart, and they are selling some TMs and other unique items. We go to the Pokemon Center, heal up our team, and chat to some of the people in the Pokemon Center. I can't wait to train up our Onix and for it to get a lot more stronger. Now that we have experience share, it is really easy to level up other new Pokemon that you have caught and moved to your team. We enter a house and it looks like we have found Kurt here, and he warns us that the Slowpoke have all been kidnapped that usually hang around the town. It looks like Team Rocket has caught them all and they're chopping off their tails so that they can sell them for money. So Kurt has rushed over to the Slowpoke well, and we're gonna go down and try and help him there as well. There is a gym here, but there is again a Rocket Grunt blocking the path. So I think we have to go and defeat Team Rockets in the Slowpoke well, and then after that we'll be able to take on the gym leader. So we'll see if we have enough time to fit all of that in today's episode. Hopefully we can. And now we're just exploring the final house in Azalea Town. So luckily Azalea Town isn't all that big. We've covered everything that we need. Now it's time to go and help Kurt and handle business. So we enter the Slowpoke well, and it looks like Kurt hurt himself whilst he was coming down here. So he's gonna have a rest, and we're gonna try and go and take on a Team Rocket by ourselves. We take on the first grunt, who is pretty easy to defeat. I think there are 2 or 3 grunts that we have to take on before we defeat one of Team Rocket's bosses. I think Proton is there with the blue hair. So we pick up an item, which is a super potion. We take on another grunt, and we've encountered a wild nosepass. So this is a brand new encounter. We might as well try and catch it. I do want to try and catch a Slowpoke or 2 as well. If you do catch a regular Slowpoke, you are able to trade it in one of the houses in Azalea. So we'll probably do that if we catch a Slowpoke or 2. We defeat all the Rocket Grunts, and now it looks like we're about to take on Rocket Admin Proton. His first Pokemon is a Nosepass, who we knock out really easily because Totodil's water type moves are super effective. But the next Pokemon Proton sends out is Porygon, which is at level 18. It's pretty high leveled. We've sent out our Onix next, who's only at level 14, but we do need it to get some experience to get stronger. Onix defeats Porygon, and now Proton's final Pokemon is Houndour. Our Onix knocks it out, and we have defeated Proton. So it looks like our Onix is pretty strong, which is amazing. Not only is it a shiny, it's an absolute beast. After that, Kurt takes us back to his house and gifts us a Frostball. And now I think Team Rocket has left Azalea Town. We've kicked them out, and all the Slowpoke have returned. And it looks like their tails are slowly growing back. So that's an amazing sign. Next up, we're gonna make our way to the gym and take on the gym leader. I think the next gym leader is Bugsy, the bug type specialist. So that's gonna be really fun. But before we head over to the gym, we did spot a little hidden grotto at the entrance of Azalea Town. So we've just entered and found an item here. We also did a little bit of training in the wild area off camera just to get our team ready for this next gym battle. There are also trainers that you will battle in the gym, so you will get a little bit of extra experience before facing Bugsy. We have entered the gym, and there's a little puzzle here. There are 3 pads, so you've just got to hop on one and hope that it takes you to the center area. If you step on the wrong 2 like we did, you will have to face some of the gym trainers, which isn't a bad thing because you will get some added experience. We have defeated the 2 gym trainers, and it looks like the correct one to start off with is the one on the far left. There is again a second load of these puzzles, but if you can get those right, you'll be able to reach Bugsy. So again, we took the wrong one and faced another gym trainer. It looks like the correct one is actually the one on the far right. We have reached Bugsy, and the battle is about to begin. I'm super nervous. He's only got 3 Pokemon, but his first Pokemon he has sent out is Scyther, one of my favorite bug-type Pokemon to ever exist. However, he has swapped in Whirlipede, which is at level 19. Whirlipede knocks out our Totodile. So next up, we're going to send out our Onix, who is now at level 16. Onix knocks out Whirlipede and levels up. Now the next Pokemon we're gonna face looks like it's gonna be Scyther again. Our Onyx is a bit under-leveled for Cypher, however it does have a type advantage, so Onyx actually defeats Cypher, which is super surprising. And Bugsy's final Pokemon is Cutiefly, which is at level 19. It knocks out our Onyx, but our Onyx did a fantastic job knocking out 2 of Bugsy's Pokemon. Cutiefly has also knocked out our Mankey, which is pretty surprising. Cutiefly looks like it's quite a menace for such a little Pokemon. But next up, we've sent out Wattrel, which has a type advantage. Wattrel knocks out Cutiefly, and we've done it. We've earned the Hive badge, which is our second gym badge, and now Pokemon all the way up to level 30 will obey us. Bugsy also gifts us a TM. So wow, that was so much fun. I can't believe we're already 2 gym badges in. Now that we have defeated Gym Leader Bugsy, kicked out Team Rocket, and also saved all the Slowpoke, I think that's everything that we need to do in Azalea Town. We can pretty much head over to the next area, which is Ilex Forest. But before we can go to the forest, rival Voltsy appears, and he wants a rematch. He's got 4 Pokemon in his team now, and the first Pokemon Voltsy has sent out is a level 20 Haunter. So it looks like his Ghastly has evolved. Our Totodile knocks out Haunter pretty easily, but now Voltsy has sent out a Bayleaf, which just one-shots our Totodile as it does have the type advantage. We send out Tinkertink next. Hopefully Tinkertink can knock out Bayleaf or at least cause quite a bit of damage. It looks like our attacks are not all that effective. We need to swap in a different Pokemon. Bayleaf is Voltsy's strongest Pokemon. It was the Pokemon that he actually stole from Professor Elm right in the beginning. Our Tinkertink got KO'd, but we have sent out Mankey next. Mankey did cause quite a bit of damage, but also got KO'd, so things are not looking all that great. We have sent out Wattrel next, who has finally knocked out Bayleaf. Rival Voltsy's next Pokemon is a level 21 Pidgeotto, so it looks like his Pidgey has also evolved. Luckily, our Wattrel also took out Pidgeotto, so it looks like Wattrel is quite a strong Pokemon. The last Pokemon that rival Voltsy has sent out is Pawniard, which is at level 20 and a Steel type. I really like Pawniard. I wouldn't mind adding it to our team if we manage to catch one. Pawniard knocks out our Wattrel, and we send out Applin next, who is our final Pokemon, and Applin got the W. After the battle, our Totodile is evolving into Croconaw, so that's going to make our team a whole lot stronger, and what a perfect timing for it to evolve. Voltsy heads on over to the next town through Ilex Forest. We're going to end things off here. Thanks for watching.